Shalom. Okay, so sisters, I'm going to talk to you guys about something that brothers do not want to talk about. They avoid it like the plague, like Superman and that kryptonite thing. Okay? Okay? Uh, Brothers do not want to talk about this topic. So here's the topic. Erectile dysfunction. That's the topic. And so I figured, since brothers don't want to talk about it, maybe I'll talk to the sisters about it and maybe they'll pass it on to the brothers, okay? Because a lot of you sisters have husbands, right? Y'all have brothers and uncles and dads and whatever, okay? And I just don't get why men don't want to talk about erectile dysfunction. I mean, it's like, okay, even if the first thing a man would say to you when you bring up the topic of erectile dysfunction, oh, I don't have that issue. I'm good. Okay, well, even if you're good, that doesn't mean you can't gain knowledge about something just in case somewhere down the line you're not good and you might need this information to help yourself with, okay? So there's nothing wrong with taking precaution or, gaining the information, and so that way you can just have the knowledge and maybe you could pass it on to somebody else who's going through it, or maybe you can help yourself with it later on if you just happen to have it later on in life. Okay, so yeah. So sisters, even though this topic is not really for you, well, let me not say that. If your husband is having erectile dysfunction, then you're also having a problem because he's your husband. He can't, perform. That's a problem for you too. So yeah, you sisters, you really need to hear this information because a lot of women don't know what to do when their husband can't perform in the bedroom. A lot of women just don't know what to do. I was watching a video today, and this woman, grown woman, and her husband was having issues, and she went out and bought some spray, some concoction. It didn't help. Like, women don't know what to do. So this issue is a woman issue as well, all right? So I'm going to try and not make this video long. So here's the deal. What is erectile dysfunction? What causes it? All right. Long story short, erectile dysfunction, aka ED, happens when there is a lack of blood flow to the penis. That's what it is, okay? Usually when there is plaque in the arteries, when the arteries are clogged up. Y'all know what the arteries are, the veins. Yeah, so when the blood flow is not moving properly through the veins, right, then you have clogged arteries. You have plaque in those arteries, and so there's a lack of blood flow to different parts of the body, including a man's penis. All right, and usually erectile dysfunction is usually a symptom of something else that's going on in the body. So oftentimes a man who's having erectile dysfunction issues, if you dig deeper, you'll see that he might have issues with, say, heart disease or hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, so on and so forth. Because erectile dysfunction doesn't just happen. Something caused it to happen. And like I said, clogged arteries. So in order for you to have clogged arteries, there's something else is going on in your body. So yeah. So if your man is having issues with erectile dysfunction, that's not his only issue. There's something else going on. Check out his blood pressure, his blood sugar, cholesterol, his diabetes. Make sure you check his, make sure he goes get a checkup, check what's going on with his heart, so on and so forth. If there's something going on with his heart, if he's having heart disease, you might want to check, you might want to get him some hawthorn leaves and berries, because that herb right there is very good for the heart. That's a heart herb right there. So yeah, so that's in a nutshell what cause erectile dysfunction. A lack of blood flow to a man's penis is what's causing him to you'd be surprised what a lack of blood flow can do to the body. Okay, that's why you need to keep the blood clean so it can flow freely throughout the body, including the brain. A lack of blood flow can also cause strokes. So if your man is having penis problem, 9 times out of 10 he's at risk of getting a stroke as well. Okay, so you might want to look into that. So here's the deal, sisters. If your man is having erectile dysfunction, don't go crazy going running to the doctor all over the place trying to look for some whatever, all this crazy stuff. You can fix it. You can fix it. Okay, one of the easiest way to try to bring this back together, I'm gonna tell y'all a little something that you can do at home to fix this. But let's talk about why a man has gotten to where he is with erectile dysfunction. Okay, his bad diet. What caused clogged arteries? Horrible diet. Too much fatty food, too much junk food, too much processed food, milk, cheese, whole bunch of dairy, whole bunch of fat, fast food. Men who drink a lot of alcohol, men who abuse, most often when you talk to a man about alcohol, they'll tell you, the first thing they'll say, when you talk to them and tell them you need to slow down on the drinking, men never admit to abusing alcohol. That's just the way it is. People like to drink, they drink, but there is a limit. There, you know what I mean? It's there's a limit. So nothing wrong with a little drink, but too much can cause a lot of issues, and a lot of men drink a lot, and that can cause a lot of problems as well. So a lot of drinking, and if your man is smoking, that's another problem. All right, so drinking, smoking, and horrible diet is the problem. All right, so if your man is having erectile dysfunction, first of all, the first thing that you need to do, that both of y'all need to do, because that's your man, you need to help him out here. So you're the one who's cooking the food, sister, Miss Wife, or mom, or whoever you are. Okay, whatever your relationship is to the man in your life, if you're the one who's cooking the meal, you gotta, just watch what you're cooking for this man. All right, stop cooking all this fatty, stop feeding it to him late at night, stop bringing him all this junky food and all this bad cooking. A lot of plant food, a lot of water. But the first thing you need to do, other than making sure his meal is healthy, your man needs to take a cleanse. Okay, he needs to clean out the system, clean out the gut, clean out the system. That's the first thing he needs to do. Okay, and then he needs to start taking things that are going to help him to unclog those arteries. All right, so one of the simplest thing that you can do for your man is you're going to run out and grab some organic garlic. Make sure they're not those nasty garlic from China. Grab some organic garlic, grab some limes, and make sure your limes have seeds in them. Okay, grab some limes, maybe about 10 limes, about 10 pegs of garlic, or 8, all right, and some ginger, some organic ginger. And what you're going to do, you're going to wash your limes properly. Make sure you wash them, okay? You're going to peel your garlic, and what you're going to do is you're going to, and your ginger, all right? And you're going to throw all of those in your blender, and you're going to blend it all up. Don't peel the lime. Don't get the skin off the lime. Just make sure you're washing your lime properly. You don't have to cut the limes either. You're just going to clean them properly and throw everything in your blender. And you're going to blend it up for, I don't know, maybe about 30 seconds or so. All right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a pot, a stainless steel pot, and you're going to put it on your stove. And you're going to pour some water in your pot. About 3 or 4 cups of water in the pot. And you're going to put this concoction in the pot, and you're going to allow this concoction to boil for about 3 to 4 minutes. Just let it simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes. And then you're going to take it out and let it cool down, right? And you're going to store that in the refrigerator. And your man, well, first you're going to strain it. Make sure you strain it off. Strain all of this stuff. You know, you need the liquid. That's what you need. And then you're going to let it cool down, and you're going to store it in the refrigerator. Your man should wake up every day and take a shot glass of this every morning. Just a shot glass. Like when you go to the bar and they give you a shot glass, right? So you're gonna he's gonna take a shot glass of this every single morning. He's gonna take it for 1 week, and he's gonna take it for another week, and then he's gonna stop for a whole week, and then take it again. And while he's taking this shot, he should also be drinking some herbs. And some herbs he could take is ginkgo. Ginkgo is good. And like I said, some hawthorn leaves and berries. There's a herb called Collinsonia. 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 There's a herb called lycium fruit. You can take that. Cinnamon and horse chestnut. Those herbs are very good to build back up the blood, create some blood flow through the system. And this concoction, that's what that concoction does too. The garlic, the lime, the ginger, that's going to get the blood flowing through the body. Get the blood flowing. And after about a week or two, your man should be good, girl. Your man should be good. Listen, if your man is having erectile dysfunction problem and you show him this video and he tries this, let me know how it worked for y'all, okay? Comment down below. Let me know. Hit me up, just let me know what's up, all right? But try this. Sisters, y'all gotta help the brothers out, because they don't want to talk about this. They don't want to talk about it. I don't know why. I mean, it's embarrassing, whatever. I don't think it's embarrassing. I mean, it's a part of life. People get sick. Things happen to the body. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, women get PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome all the time. Women get uterine fibroids. Women get breast cancer, all kind of stuff. And, we talk about it. I don't know why brothers don't want to talk about erectile dysfunction. It's a part of life. But, you just got to know how to fix it when it happened. All right. So sisters, again, help the brothers out. All right. If the man is having some erectile dysfunction problem, talk to him and stop cooking him all that garbage. Make some healthy food for him. Give him some herbs. Right. And also, before I go, magnesium. Give that to the brother. Yes, this is very good. B complex, B100 complex. These are all supplement, it puts back some nutrients in the body. All right, magnesium, build up some strength in the brother. You know what I mean? MSM powder. That'll give the brother, just wake him up a little bit, bring him back to life. You know what I mean? And probiotic. Very good for the gut. I just did a video on all these things, but give the man some probiotic, especially if he's doing a flush. Give him some probiotic. That's very good for his gut. So, and some bitter herbs. What is this? I have some wormwood here. Y'all see I did a video on wormwood. This is some wormwood. This is bitter herb. This will help to clear out those clogged arteries and just get the blood flowing, sisters. All right, so there you go. Erectile dysfunction. Help a brother out. Help your husband out. Help your dad, your brother, your uncle, whoever it is. Help them out. All right. Shalom.